Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Reuben Lyran Healer, and today is the Wort Full Moon, and that is in Aquarius. So today I will be doing a bit of card reading. I'll be doing a bit of card reading, maybe even a bit of scrying. We'll see how that goes. And basically I'm just want to divine a bit of information for us all, which will help us really get the most out of all of these cosmic energies, because there's so many beautiful alignments. We've just come through the Lion's Gate today. It's like coming towards the close, or we're coming towards the back end of the Lion's Gate today. If you've not tapped into it already, then please do check out the last video. Tomorrow it is titled The Day of the Queen of Heaven. So we have at least two of those which happen in the year. We have the 30th of May and we have the 13th of August as well. That they both go by that name. So who are the Queens of Heaven? Well, if you are Catholic, then you would say to me, Mother Mary. Although there have been many Queens of Heaven before Mary was even thought of. So I've got a couple of cards here. So we have Isis, or Ozette, that is from the Goddesses and Sirens deck. Then we have Isis again. This is from the Ascended Masters deck. That's my preferred one. I prefer that image to the, or I prefer that illustration to the other one. It just seems more real. And then we have Hecate as well. Today, today is sacred to Hecate because it's the full moon, so she's a lunar deity and a goddess of light and of fire and of the underworld and the crossroads. So yes, good stuff. And also tomorrow, the day of the Queen of Heaven, that is sacred to her as well. And today, actually, we're on a Friday, so today is Freya's day. So yeah, lots of good energy. So hopefully we can tap into this divine feminine energy. And another picture here we have, this is from the Goddesses and Sirens deck, and I absolutely love this image. This one is of Hecate as well. Okay, so now I've shown you some of the beautiful Queens of Heaven. I will read you a couple of more names quickly. So the Queen of Heaven has been known by many names: Ishtar, Inanna, Ashura, Isis, Ozette, Hecate, Astarte. So they're just some of the few. And of course there is Mary, Mother Mary as well. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get the cards back in their correct piles and I will begin to do a bit of intuitive reading. I've actually wrote a couple of notes, so I'll take a quick look at the notes as well. So yes, I wanted to read you a little bit about the Queen of Heaven. So I've got the Element Encyclopedia of Witchcraft here, so this is a good one. If you're into like witchy stuff, this is a good resource. There's also the Element Encyclopedia of 500 Spells as well, by the same author, Judica Ills. So yeah, if you like witchcraft, I'd check those out. So, cakes for the Queen of Heaven. Cake is among the most primeval traditional offerings made to female deities. including Aphrodite, Artemis, Lady Ashura of the Sea, Astarte, Diana, Hecate, Inanna, Ishtar. So, yeah, so cakes, good, good offerings for deities like the goddess, especially if you make them into a moon shape as well. So either a crescent moon shape, or if you actually make them round, that is still like a full moon, isn't it? So, the Queen of Heaven generally refers to the supreme Mesopotamian deity, Inanna Ishtar. In the Babylonian version of the deluge, the rainbow that serves as the creator's reminder not to cause another flood is really Inanna Ishtar's necklace. Yeah, that is a good offering which you could give to the goddess today, with it being the full moon, or tomorrow with it being the day of the Queen of Heaven. So like I said, we are in the full Wort Moon in Aquarius. The moon in Aquarius, what kind of influences does this ask, you might be wondering? Well, the moon in Aquarius is all about looking forward, forward-looking, optimism, enthusiasm, coupled by the sun in Leo and the Lion's Gate energy. We've got courage, protection, success, wealth, and recognition. Going back to the Aquarian energies, Aquarian energy will have us feeling like it's time to begin a new movement and also make new traditions and let the old traditions die out, because we're in the age of Aquarius, so everything is about just completely reforming and completely coming up with a revolution, and with us being the driving force. Because in the old age, in the age of Pisces, it was all about authority figures and those controlling the masses. Although in this age, in the age of Aquarius, it's all about unity and all about the people coming together to bring about a revolution, so to speak. Some other influences which may come from the Aquarian energies is you may feel like feigning openness. So what I mean by that is there's like an emphasis on secrecy. So like a lot of Aquarian people are quite secretive, although they pretend that they're very open about things. So I'm saying some of those energies may come in. So you may notice other people doing that. The moon card in the tarot deck is kind of like a cautionary card. It kind of like make you aware of the things which are hidden, or just things which you've not noticed, things which could trip you up or be dangerous. Another energy which can come with the full moon in Aquarius is raising your self-esteem, feeling that much more confident. And also, going back to the Lion's Gate, the Lion's Gate is a huge cosmic alignment with Sirius and the planet and the Earth. All of those planetary bodies align up with the pyramids as well. So when that happens, there's just an intense energy just floods the Earth. Like that sort of energy raises your vibration. So I was talking about in the last video, so I won't talk about won't talk about it much. Actually, I talked about it in the last 2 videos. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you may over the past week, some of us may have been experiencing difficulty sleeping and stuff like that, or you may have been on edge, or you may have been a bit tense, or you may have just been a bit off kilter, and you had no idea why. And it's likely because of the cosmic energies which have been coming in. It's been very intense. So the best thing we all need to remember is to stay grounded and to keep grounding our energy. Just the simple things which ground your energy, simple things such as like eating food. So if you eat a piece of fruit, or maybe even a slice of cake, if you want to be fun. Eating food, that grounds your energy. Walking outside onto the earth, on Mother Earth, that grounds your energy as well. Or even just simply just visualizing roots from underneath you going deep down into the earth and just anchoring you into the earth and connecting you. Because we are all connected to Mother Earth, like we're all connected with everything, but separation is just an illusion. But it's very important to find your center and to ground yourself. Alright, so I'd like you to just take a moment to tune into the decks of cards in front of me. So on the end we have the Goddesses and Sirens deck. On the left, in the middle, we have the OZ Egyptian Oracle. On the end, in the far right, we have the numerology guidance cards. So we also have an Atlantisite crystal on the right. In the middle, we have a ruby zoistite. In the middle, we have an angel aura on the left. So just take a moment, please tune in and think about this full moon. Think about what you want to release this full moon, or think about the connections with Leo. Think about your connection with Leo, the energy. So what do you need more courage? Think about the Leo and Aquarian energies. Think about which areas of your life need a revolution. Which areas of your life need more enthusiasm, or if you're not sure, if you kind of want to leave the reading open, then just simply tune in to the crystals or to the cards and just pick a deck, and I will soon give a short reading for each one. Okay, so if it helps, pause the video here if you're still taking a while to tune in, if you want to be certain which deck is for you, or which crystal on the deck of cards is for you. Because if the visual imagery is not catching your eye, if you don't want to just go with the visual imagery, if you want to actually tune in as best as you can, then take your time, pause the video and just ask your heart, put your hands over your heart and ask Spirit, ask the higher powers, ask your spirit guides, which deck is for me, which crystal is calling to me. And then listen, and then say to yourself, my heart is telling me to go with such and such deck or such and such crystal. Okay? Alright, so we'll move on now. So I'm going to start with this deck. This one was drawing me in, so we'll start here. So if you chose the Atlantisite crystal and the numerology cards, then this mini reading is for you. So I'll pull a couple of cards, so we'll go with this one. So 18, encouragement and support. So there's a need here for encouragement and support. And if you tie in the crystal with that, the Atlantisite, that is, there's a need for expansion as well, and making good use of your knowledge and all of your resources. But the main message is encouragement and support. Alright, I'm gonna grab an Ascended Master card just to clarify. Right, so what else would you like to tell? Okay. Alright, purification. You can't see that one. Okay, so I'll put that over the top. Purification. Okay, so white tarot and purification. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is to purify yourself, to purify your mind and your body, your home, your environment. So remove people who are putting you down, remove people who are holding you back from reaching your potential, and instead focus on forming relationships with people who are encouraging you to be creative, to encouraging you to go for what you believe in following your dreams, all of that encouragement and support. So purify yourself and release the toxic people around you, or the toxic situations around you, is what I'm getting from that. Okay. Right, I'm going to pull one more card. Okay, alright, so we've got the Black Cat card. So this is lots of good energy, so there's good luck and good fortune. So if you follow the advice which Spirit is giving, then good luck and good things are coming your way. And also pay attention to your dreams, because you may receive some good advice directly from Spirit in your dreams, or from your ancestors. But yeah, there's lots of opportunity, and you can go so much further than you think you can. You just need to release the dead weight. So I'm going to pop that on there. So yeah, that is pile number 3. The Atlantisite and numerology. Moving on. Okay, so we'll pop that there. We'll move this one over. Okay. So if you chose the Rubian Zoistite and the Egyptian Oracle, Ozet Egyptian Oracle, then this reading is for you. I feel like I want that one. Okay. So the card which we've got here is the Ozet Temple, the Sacred Ceremony. So wow, that is quite a profound. So there is an emphasis here. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. There's an emphasis here on. Okay, move that over. There's this emphasis here on stuff that's sacred. The emphasis is on sacred here. So have a think about what is sacred to you. What do you hold high above all else? And it could also represent, like a baptism, a christening, a hand fasting, a marriage, and stuff like that. And also, with us being on an Esbat night, it could also represent like a witchy ceremony as well. It could be a witch's ritual as well. But I will pull another card to clarify. Let's get an Ascended Master card. Okay. Alright, Flow of Prosperity. Alright. So the card we have here is Lakshmi, the Ascended Master Lakshmi. So I feel like somebody is doing a ritual to draw in prosperity. Although, so if you didn't have this idea before, then you should go with this idea now, because if Spirit is telling you and pointing it out that we are in Leo season, and the Lionsgate energy is so strong, and it's perfect for manifesting and bringing things in. So if you're in need of more abundance and prosperity, then have a ritual, hold a ritual. It can be as little as just saying some affirmations. You can just write down an amount that you need, or an amount that would make you happy. Write that down on a piece of paper, stick it under your pillow, stuff like that. Pop a crystal on top of it, put it on a shrine, put it on the desk, your bedside table, stuff like that. So this is a ritual for drawing abundance and prosperity. Alright, I'll grab one more card to clarify. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got the dolphin card. It's funny how this card keeps popping up. I feel there's a lot of people who have potential to be healers who seems to be watching my channel, because this card is forever popping up. I've got, as you can see, there's like quite a lot of cards here. I've not actually counted, but my guess is there's around almost 30 cards here, maybe 25 at the least. But this card keeps on popping up is what I'm saying. So again, this is to do with playfulness, playful energy, good energy, like a high vibrations and healing. So the emphasis is on healing. So working to heal yourself, healing issues, healing past wounds, trauma, stuff like that. And not just expecting someone else to come in and fix things for you, but being able to boss it out, take responsibility, make use of the Leo energy, be strong and courageous and really deal with this. So this is what Spirit is telling me. So that is the second reading. So I hope that was interesting for somebody. Please comment if you have any questions or if you resonated with that. Alright, so the next one will go with this. So we're on to that was the second pile. We're now onto the first pile. So this is the Goddesses and Sirens deck with the Angel Aura Point Crystal. It's so beautiful, that. Don't know if you can really how well you can see it. But I just love the shines. Alright, so let's quickly shuffle. So what does querent number 1 like, or what does querent 1 need to know? What kind of issues are popping up for them, and what is a resolution? Spirit, please tell me. Okay, yes, you. Alright, so the card which has popped up is Athena, and it says strategy. So whatever your issue is, the way to get through it is by planning like crazy, planning every single detail down to a T. And just looking at the different strategies, looking at pros and cons of each possibility, just really going in, really going over everything with a fine tooth comb. And that is Athena's message. Okay, so I'm going to pull an Ascended Master card, see if we can get some clarity here. Guides, please come through. Ophelia, give us some clarity here. Okay. So, follow your heart is the card. That's another one of those cards that likes to pop up a lot. So, follow your heart. So, really look at things, look at the bigger picture, and really plan everything down to the last detail. But when it comes to making the final decision, always go with the heart. Because it's good to be analytical and to work everything out and to measure the possible damages or the pros and cons of each situation, but always let the final decision come from the heart. So that is the message from St. Francis. Alright, I'll pull one more card from my own oracle to clarify. So this is all for the Angel Aura. this one. Okay, so this is interesting. So we've got the crescent and star. So the crescent and star, that is the symbol for the goddess Hecate. Or rather, it's one of the symbols which is connecting with the goddess Hecate. So as I was saying, we're at the full moon now. So the full moon is sacred to the goddess Hecate. And also the day of the Queen of Heaven tomorrow, that is sacred as well, the 13th of August. So I feel like Hecate is calling to you. So I don't know if you know much about her already, but some ways which you can connect with the goddess Hecate's energies is to start gathering crystals. Grab some selenite, grab some moonstone, or even better, grab some black moonstone. Also, if you can get some neumite is quite a rare one because it's like a meteorite, or something along those lines. But that is like, they call it the sorcerer's stone, neumite. Although the message from the crescent and stars. So yeah, again, so the message is to start working on your spiritual development, or it's time to progress. So it's not as difficult as you think. I'm being told that you've been kind of shying away from certain things. There's been some things in spirituality or witchcraft that you've been wanting to do for a long time, but you've been kind of putting it off because you think it's too big a task or going to be too difficult for you to learn. But I'm being told here that that's not the case. Like, the goddess is here. She's here to guide you. She guides us all. And also, I'm hearing or I'm feeling that all of the answers, all of the knowledge, it's already inside you. It's just, you just need to take time to tap into your intuition and to just release it. Let your higher self come out. Let the goddess within, or the god within, let them out. It's time to start shaking shit up, is what I'm hearing. Oh, that is hilarious. But yeah, it's time to start shaking shit up and to just start having fun. It's fun with it. Start having fun with your magic and your spirituality. I don't know why that was so difficult to say, but okay. Okay. Alright, so I feel like I'm just gonna come with a collective message now. Alright, so come on, give us a collective message. Alright, so this. Artistic expression, another one that loves to pop up. So I feel like there's somebody artistic out there who is afraid. They've been afraid of people like attacking their artistic vision or kind of making fun of their talent. Although Paul the Venetian is coming through and he is assessing the situation, and he wants me to tell you that he has been through a similar situation in the past they tried to burn him as an heretic practically because of a painting that he painted, but he was able to overturn it and he was able to escape that situation. So he's here to help you do the same. Just call upon Paul the Venetian and he can help you find your artistic freedom to express yourself. Okay. Right, a card. I feel like I want this one. Okay, oh wow, so the next card we have is sovereignty. So stop caring so much what the little people think. It's time to start. It's time to start to examine what it is that you think, how you feel about things. What do you think of your art? What are your ideas to improve? Stop listening to all of everyone else's criticisms all the time. You're your own worst critic as an artist. But you are a very powerful person, and that will reflect in your art if you just stop letting other people restrict you and just let it all out. Okay, so that is there. I'm not sure who that's for, but I hope it finds the right person. Alright, so where's... Alright, so let's grab another card. Alright. Oops. Alright, so that was for that. Alright, I'm going to do one last quick reading now. Alright, here we go. So, alright, we've got Freya. Irresistibility. Oh wow, so I feel like somebody's got their eyes on you. So somebody out there, somebody is absolutely mesmerized by you. You've got a lot going for you. You know it, they know it. So just really just tap into it, because you've got the charisma, you've got the charm, you've got everything. So just really don't take it for granted. Next card we've got is diplomatic and cooperative. Okay. Alright, so I feel like you can put that charisma and you can put that influence and sway to other uses. It's time to charm the pants off somebody, and it's time to work with someone else to bring your desires and goals. It's time to, by working with others, you can achieve them goals that you've got. Okay. But please don't forget how sassy you are, because that charm and sass, that is one of your strengths. Okay. Alright, so I kind of see the issue here. This card tells me that you've got a lot going on. So a lot of distractions. But what's coming to mind is a problem shared is a problem halved. So by working with other people, it achieving your goal is not going to be such a difficult task. Grab one more card, an Ascended Master. Alright, so I feel like I've just drawn this card. So this is clarifying that the person who you need to cooperate with and collaborate with to get your project off the ground is a family member. So that's father, husband, brother, or a son. So there's a male figure, and he's the one who is gonna help. But make sure you ask for help, because if you don't ask, then they may not see you struggling. Alright, so I'm gonna pull one more card as a clarification. This one. Oh, alright. Okay. Alright, so this is interesting. We've got the Syrian star blessing. So the significance of this card is we're in the Lion's Gate, and the Lion's Gate is all about the alignment to Sirius. So how does this tie in? I wonder if one of you are a Syrian starseed, maybe. That's a possibility. Or if you're not a starseed, then there may be some star family out there who are also willing to cooperate and to help. So basically, you've got a team backing you on every plane of existence. So you obviously have your spirit guides and ancestors, but you also have like your father, brother, or husband or son. So there's the male family, and then in the etheric realm you have the star family. So there's a lot of help out there for you, so just make sure you tap into it. So if you've got this reading, if you haven't already watched my last video, the Lion's Gate, it was the Lion's Gate meditation and activation. I suggest you try that meditation, because you may actually have a profound experience with it, with the Syrian star blessings popping up. So please, if you do that, please leave us a comment and let us know how you felt and how was the experience. Okay, so I'll grab one more card to clarify. Actually, I'll grab a numerology, see what else the numbers have got to say. Okay, ambitious and energetic. Alright, so so I feel like you have an ambitious project, but you've got the energy to fulfill it, especially when you're pulling in help from other places like family and spirit. You've got this. You've got it in the bag. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there. I feel like that is a pretty clear reading. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, folks. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this reading useful, then please let us know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Please let us know. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Brightest blessings and namaste.